hear to his voice and surrender and accept what happens. Everything happens due to law of karma. And in God's court, there is no injustice. So even if we consider that a particular event is against my liking, it is always for our benefit. Knows everything and he provides the best. So we can try to realize God within ourselves by following the methods already known to us. Main point is he is seated within us.
So how is the, again, I'm just repeating the question. How can it be so easy to realize God? How can?
Yes, sir. I would like to add to what Girish ji said. It is
Please.
not easy, sir. It is very difficult to realize God, and it is difficult because it is very easy. And we human beings tend to overlook the easy things. And the couple of stories that come to my mind by listening to what Girish ji said is the robber story that you tell about, sir. That person was traveling in the train and he hid his purse in the robber's luggage itself. So he searched for that purse everywhere, but he did not search his own luggage. And even that Kasturi Mirg.
Under the pillow of the thief.
So it is easy, but we are conditioned in such a way that we always look for the complex way of reaching to God.
Okay.
So that is why we miss out these simple things that we need to do.
So Sudeep, I'm again posing the question to you. How can it be so easy? You're saying it's not easy. So I'll take your answer as it's not easy, but it's very easy. So let me see if somebody else wants to give their comment. Anybody else wants to try? How can it be so?
Kumar Swami.
Bolo Kumar Swami. Shivoham, sir.
If we dissolve our ahankara, we can see God immediately. That is my opinion.
But is that easy? Is it?
A to be in yogi.
Huh? No, hold on, Gautam. Go, don't miss the question, Gautam. Wait for Kumar Swami to think. But Gautam, the question is, how can it be so easy to realize God? So Kumar Swami, is it easy?
Sir, that is the only single point, sir. If we remove the ahankara, automatically you can see the God within ourselves.
Okay, thank you all of you. Gautam, is it easy to realize God? How can it be so easy to realize God?
Yes. When we be in yogi, we can realize the God.
How can it be so easy? Then the whole world should be in
not
yogi.
Easy. It is not easy.
Who's saying not easy? Rajan.
It is not easy to realize God. It is a difficult path.
The question is not asking whether it is easy. The question is asking, how can it be so easy?
Follow the path of Guru.
Follow the path. Okay, Dattatray.
Hi, sir. It is easy because there is God. Only God is available everywhere. But we can't understand. That's why from beginning, बचपन से हमें सिखाया गया है कि ईश्वर को ढूंढना बहुत मुश्किल है. इसके लिए हम मानते नहीं, हमको लगता है कि उसके लिए बहुत तपस्या करनी पड़ेगी वगैरह वगैरह. इसके लिए आसान है, फिर भी हमने हमारे मन ने उसको डिफिकल्ट किया है,
बहुत दूर करा दिया. हाँ. Okay.
प्रणाम गुरुजी.
प्रणाम.
Guruji, I feel if we think we are the actors on this stage and we have to go according to the direction of the director, then it will be easy.
But
if
how
we
can
think
it
we
so
are
easy?
only
Okay, let me come to the point. Okay, let me Shiva, who is this?
Anjaneyulu Bisham.
Yes, Bisham, tell me.
By surrendering.
No, the question is, how can it be so easy? You are just saying surrendering. My question is, how can it be so easy to realize God? That's the question they asked me. Now let us understand, all of you. Can we do some analysis? People say, you must go to Mecca, Medina. You must go to Kashi, Brindavan. You must go to Jerusalem. People say you must give up samsara. You must go to the forest, give up your family, give up all desires. You must become brahmachari. You must become celibate. All these things people say, correct? But the Upanishad says to realize God, no. Upanishad says no. It says neti tattvamasi. It says satyam shivam sundaram. The question then comes, Are, how can it be so easy? Just satyam shivam sundaram and you realize God. How can it be so easy? This is the question, correct? And sometime back, I realized that it is so easy to realize God because God is not in a distant Rameshwaram, Vrindavan. Huh? People are going to pilgrimages. People are going to Kedarnath, Amarnath, Badrinath. People are traveling to the biggest church in the world, the biggest temple in the world. They are going to Arunachala, Tirupati. People are going here and there searching for God. But is God there? Because we are ignorant, it becomes very difficult. Because of Maya, because of Mithya, because of our ignorance, we can't realize God. There is no enlightenment. So sometime back, I wrote some very interesting words. I want to read the words to you. In the words I wrote sometime back, it said, Prabhu to dur nahi, dil ke andar hai, paas wo, वो तो कहीं दूर तो नहीं जो भी योग में जीता प्रभु के साथ वो साथ है प्रभु तो दूर नहीं जो भी योग में सदा जीता है आनंदा में जीता ना वो डरता है जो प्रभु के योग में सदा जीता ना डरता वो ना चिंता वो करता प्रभु जो साथ हमेशा है शांति में जीता प्रभु साथ है अरे प्रभु अंदर है हा? प्रभु अंदर है हम ढूंढते हैं मंदिर में God is in the temple of our heart and we are searching. We are complicating it. We have complicated the search for God. And the question they asked is, how can it be so easy to attain God, to realize God? Of course, it is so easy. It is very easy. Not Sudeep, it's not difficult. It is very easy to realize God. But we are going in the wrong way. We are going in the wrong path. We are going in the wrong direction. It becomes complicated. The pujari tells you, you need to do 24 mantras today and then 72 mantras tomorrow. And then day after tomorrow, you must fast. And the fourth day, you must feed 47 cows who have not given milk for 2 days. And then the fifth day, you must, they will make you go mad, basically. If you believe the rituals and the superstitions of this world, you will become half mad. And then if you continue, then you will become full mad. The challenge is, how can it be so easy to realize God? It is very easy. God is with you. Kumar Swami, where is God? Touch and tell me, where is God? The moment you are right, if you drop the ahankara, you are 100% right. You drop the ahankara means what is there? What is left? Nothing. Only God is there. You drop the ahankara means nothing is left. Only God is left. E-G-O. Correct, Kumar Swami. E-G-O. If you remove the E, what happens?
Go.
G-O-D comes. Arre, Kumar Swami. When you remove the E, Kumar Swami, if you drop the E, see, remember, you don't know this, huh? If you remove
Yes.
E, Go is not there. God is there.
God, yes.
If you got it right.
Yes, sir.
If you remove the E, go is not there. If you remove the E, G or D comes.
Okay.
But the challenge is how to remove the E. The challenge is how to see. It is very easy. It is very, very easy. But people don't want to follow the easy path. Huh? People want to follow the complicated path. If you go to a teacher who will give you easy solution, you will tell the teacher is not a good teacher. Because so easy, what? So easy. Oh, that teacher, he took 14 days to teach the class. Great teacher. What he took? Because he took 14 days, became great teacher, is it? The teacher made it simple to know. That teacher doesn't know his job. The teacher is so easy. How can it be so simple? How is it possible to be so simple? So, my dear friends, God, can you, Dattatreya, touch and tell Dattatreya you can feel God or not? Please touch your heart. Can you feel God? Heartbeat you can feel or no? Is there or no?
हाँ
Is there or
बिल्कुल
is missing?
yes sir हाँ
Or
he
he's missing?
here is
He's
no
not
no
missing,
no
no.
omnipresent everywhere
Omnipresent.
yes
Prabhu, all the time. Heart beating. Man lives not by the beats of his heart, but by the grace of God. This is what my guru said. Man lives not by the beats of his heart, but by the grace of God. Okay, so questions, administrator, do we have questions today?
We have 2 comments on the questionnaire. One is from Bridget. She says, "Dear AiR, it will be easy, but Maya blocks us."
Excellent, Bridget. Maya blocks us. No, Bridget. So therefore, Maya blocks us, but we have to block Maya. So Maya block. What does Maya do, Bridget? Maya, it projects a false picture. For example, behind you, there's a white wall. Am I right? Behind you, there's a white wall. If I put a projector and I show pink color, the white wall will disappear and the pink color will appear on the wall. Correct? That is what Maya is doing. What is Maya doing? Maya is projecting the myth. It is hiding the truth. Maya is telling us God is in the mountains. God is in heaven. People are searching for heaven. How to go? People are thinking, Bridget, the scientists, they are taking rocket and they're searching in the Mars and moon and they're searching for life. And the funny thing, the life inside they're not searching.
No.
The life inside they're not searching, but they're taking rocket. They're taking rocket and going to moon and Mars. So this is a simple thing, no, Bridget. Easy thing they're not doing, but complicated thing they are doing.
Right.
Next comment or question, please, administrator. Someone, one more comment or question?
Now, one more comment from Alok. He says it's the most easiest to realize God. The problem is we think God is higher than us.
Good. And Alok, not only we think God is higher, Alok, don't you agree, Alok? Most people think that God is different from us. Can you go tell your people, Alok, if you're doing yoga teacher, you could go and tell your people, I am God. What they'll do, they'll give you one slap. Arey pagal aa gaya. But Alok, the truth is, you are not Alok. Your name is Alok. In reality, you are God. Alok, every time I tell you, when I greet you, what do I tell you, Alok? I tell Shivoham, correct? Shivoham ka matlab, Alok? Shivoham ka matlab, Alok is only your name. And that bald head looks very nice like Syed Kirmani. But actually, you are not that smart looking bald headed man. You are actually God who appears as Alok. Alok, you agree or not?
Yeah, totally, absolutely.
So, but the problem is when you go for yoga class and you tell people, they'll say you lost your head. So you can't break the news like that. You have got to break the news in digestible pieces. And therefore, it starts with self-realization and then God realization. If you try to make people understand God realization without self-realization, they cannot realize.
Absolutely.
It's like telling a child chemistry when he doesn't know the meaning of 1 + 1 = 2, and you tell him CO2 + H2O, the child will go mad. The child will not understand anything. Okay. Interesting. Administrator, next question.
Girish Sharma.
Girish Sharma, very good. Come on, Girish Sharma, what's the question? Girish Sharma, question?
Sir, she's muted. Girish sir, please unmute her.
During meditation, Sir
Yes.
Shivam, especially during meditation, especially the sounds, outside sounds come and hit our ears.
Yeah.
Usually, that time, what do you have to do with that sound?
See, what sometimes I do, I put earplugs. You know earplugs?
Yes.
In your days, they put cotton. No, in your days, nowadays they don't put cotton, Amma. What they put nowadays, they put earplug. You've seen earplug, no?
Yes.
It is like a foam, a piece of foam, and they put it inside the ear, and that foam piece becomes big. It blocks the sound. Now I'm giving you a material answer, but Amma, the point is this: when we reach a state of dhyana, when we reach a state of very deep dhyana, maybe we don't hear the sound, but not possible. If somebody is playing loud disco music, means we have to hear, na?
Suddenly
or for example, you are doing dhyana and Girish's mobile starts ringing, then obviously you get disturbed.
Yes.
Therefore, the challenge is, even if that phone rings, to witness that phone, to let that phone ring, let that phone ring, be patient, don't get angry. We don't get angry. Normal behavior get irritated. Normally we will get irritated. In Hindi, one lady told, "Tumne mera dhyan ka bhang kiya hai." In Hindi, means you have spoiled my meditation. No, the true meditating person, the true yogi, will be quiet. Even if the sound comes, hear the sound and try to get back to dhyana as soon as the sound is over.
During dhyana, can we meditate the inner God inside us or inside our heart?
Means, explain once again. During meditation.
During meditation, when the concentration, deep concentration drops.
Yes.
Then we can contemplate or think about the God inside our heart.
Amma, for the learner, for the person who's trying to learn about enlightenment, they have to come back what I told you. But for the one who has realized, even that they don't lose that concentration. Even that distraction is part of the lila. Even the distraction, we should no. Okay, for example, somebody does some nonsense. The true yogi, what he will do? Will he get angry? The true yogi will look like that. Aita. Okay, namaskara. Okay, na. We'll go now. Aisha, Polama, like that. You get my point? So we should not lose that concentration. Now, when that happens, Amma, when we are in that consciousness, if we have reached that state of consciousness, then in that state of consciousness, even the disturbance will come and go without affecting our state of Satchit Anand. We should not, our goal is not to lose that peace and not to lose that state of, because in this world, can we control, Amma? Can we control noise? Somebody will bang the door, something will happen, some mosquito will come and sit on your nose, some fly will come to your ear and do, oh, it will do, sometimes it comes, now what will you do? What can you do?
Neglect. Neglect it.
Just let it be. You observe that as a God coming in the form of a fly and making that noise. You have to be in the state of consciousness. That is the goal. It's not easy, but you reach a point. When you start realizing God is omnipresent, when you start realizing everything is Maya, when you reach that state of samadhi, which they call samadhi, then nothing will distract you. Until you reach that state of samadhi, the effort is to reach there. So the simple answer I'm giving you, the moment you lose the concentration, what you must do, ma? The moment you lose the concentration, next what you must do?
Bring back the mind to a still position.
Bring back the consciousness. Bring back the consciousness. When the mind is distracted by a noise, you bring back the mind and bring it quiet. When the mind is distracted by mosquito, you bring back the mind. Bring back, bring back, bring back. Sure. Next question, please.
Jyotri's question to you.
Yeah.
What we members on this call should do on the day you die? Should we be happy that you are going to be one with God, or be neutral, or be sad with tears in our eyes? Should this call continue or not? I know it's an open-ended question. However, I thought, why not to think about death before death? Why not to experience death before death?
So I have written a quote. The quote says, when I die, please don't cry. When I die, please don't cry, for I will be in union with my Lord in the sky. When I die, please don't cry, for I will be in union with my Lord in the sky. So Jyoti, the first part of the question is answered, that nobody should cry when anybody dies. And if I die, I'm telling you, please don't cry. Now, I wish that you all should continue the call, but there should be some facilitator. One of you should go beyond me, and that's why I'm coaching you. That's why suppose Hitkari ji says, "मैं AiR का काम करूंगा, मैं सब जवाब दूंगा," then it's fine, right? Or Kumar Swami, Sudeep Bhargava, Ashok Chotwani, Krishna Sharma, Dr. Surinder Goyal, so many are there. So it all depends. Suddenly Girish says, I will be Atman Girish. I will give answer. Then obviously, or suppose you all have question answer session and each of you finds the best answer. So Jyoti, your question is excellent. Let me contemplate on your question. My goal is very simple, is to help you realize in 2017, September 27th, I met my guru in Le Mirador, Vevey, Switzerland. The last trip he traveled to Switzerland, and I asked him the question, Master, tell me what is my path forward? And he said, you have reached a state where you don't need anything else. Move forward. What you're doing is correct. Continue on your path. The moment any one of you reaches a point of realization of enlightenment, you can continue this call without me. I don't need to be there. I need to be there only to share the principles of the truth. This is not a talent. It is not a talent in me. It is a realization that I have received, which any of you can receive. And if you receive the realization, then you can answer any question. Because I don't answer question from my memory, or I don't try and search for answers. The answer comes to me. So suppose Sanjay Das can say, I will give the answer. Then very good, Sanjay Das should give the answer. But that is my goal, to get all of you, Samita, Dattatray. My goal is to bring all of you, including Bridget from Quebec. I want all of you to reach that state of realization. And why not? because it's not so difficult. It is not at all difficult. You need commitment. You need focus. I have a person, Dr. Ruchika Singh, PhD. She knows all the knowledge, probably more than me, on the subject. So if she can take up the call, very good. The administrator Pushpa, she knows a huge amount of knowledge. But whether the answers of realization can be given. So A, nothing to cry. B, the call should not stop. And C, somebody must give the answers. And I believe the Lord will select somebody to give the answers. And the question answer sessions should continue. Because if you want enlightenment, you have to ask, investigate, and realize the truth. Every day we come with new questions. Today itself, new questions. Yesterday, 5 new dynamic questions. Every day we have new questions. And every day we are learning together. So Jyotri is a new master of questions. So he comes and asks questions every day. So, okay, Administrator, do we have anything else?
Ashok Chotwani.
Yes, Ashok, bolo.
Shivam, sir.
Shivam.
Sir, a person who have got enlightenment.
Yeah.
How he lives his life.
He lives as a yogi. He lives as a yogi. जो प्रभु के योग में सदा जीता, ना डरता वो, ना चिंता वो करता, प्रभु तो साथ हमेशा है, शांति में जीता, प्रभु साथ है. The enlightened person, Ashok Chotwani, knows everything is Leela. ये लीला है माया, कुछ भी सच तो ना, नाटक ये प्रभु का है एक ख्वाब जैसा, जहां में होता जो वो माया है. सवाल हमें कोई ना करना है, हो मंजूर हमें सब कुछ करना है. That's how the enlightenment person lives. He lives as everything is a Leela, everything is Maya. He lives as if God is in the temple of his heart. He sees God in everybody. That's as simple as that. Do you see God in everybody, Ashok Chotwani? Do you see God in everybody?
Yeah, of course, sir. Yeah,
then
yeah.
You're enlightened. Then you're already enlightened.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
So if you can see God in everybody, then it means that you have overcome anger. You don't get angry. You don't hate. You don't get jealous. You don't take revenge. Then that means that you are able to live in karma yoga, bhakti yoga, jnana yoga, dhyana yoga. That means you do karma without karma phal ki ichha. All these are the attributes of an enlightened soul. The enlightened soul knows that nothing belongs to me. If somebody comes and tells, enlightened soul, I don't have shirt, please give your shirt. What enlightened soul will do? Ashok Chotwani? Immediately he will take out the shirt and he will say, come on, take it. Take the shirt. He will give the shirt. Take it and go.
No attachment, sir.
Because what is there? If somebody wants shirt, take the shirt. What is there? That is the quality of an enlightened soul. The enlightened soul knows what belongs to me, nothing belongs to me.
We are nothing, sir.
No, we are
everything is God.
No, we are all nothing. That is what the enlightenment soul knows. What? मैं क्या हूँ कुछ भी नहीं, सब कुछ तुम ही हो प्रभु, तुम बिन मैं क्या कुछ भी ना, जो भी मैं दिखता प्रभु, कण कण में तू है समा, तुझ बिन मैं क्या कुछ भी ना, लहर एक हूँ मैं प्रभु, आता मैं जाता प्रभु, तू है समुंदर सारा, तुझ में समाता प्रभु, तुझी से मैं आता कुछ भी ना. The enlightened
Beautiful.
person knows.
Beautiful.
Thank you, Ashok Chotwani. Good
Thank you.
question.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Administrator, anything else? Questions?
No, that's it, Ed.
Okay. So, my dear friends, you all have to aim to take over what Jyotri said. So, tomorrow we will say, tomorrow's Ask Care will be presented by Mr. Hitkari. So, he has to answer all the questions. Hitkari, kal aap karenge answer questions? Okay, Kyle, tomorrow he will answer. He has agreed. Tomorrow he will answer the question. Then like that, every day we will choose one person. Kumar Swami will say one day. Sudeep Bhargava will answer one day. Girish will answer one day. Okay? So Veena says, I will answer. Veena says, I will also answer.
With your blessings, Guruji, we will. Shivam.
So that is the spirit. Everybody, what is the goal of a real spiritual person? His goal is that those listening to him should be able to answer better than him. My Dadaji used to always tell me, the day you are able to answer better than me, I have achieved my goal. That is what my master used to say. The day you can answer, at least as whatever I can answer, you can answer, then my work is completed. And in September, I told you 2017, in Switzerland, he told me, nothing more to tell you. Please move on. Nothing more to teach you, nothing more to tell you. That is what his blessings were. In 2018, he passed it. 2017, September, he told me this. 2018, June, he was nearly 100 years old and he passed it. After I was with him for 25 years. So this is the jing, and I hope that so administrator, tomorrow onwards, we will give opportunity to others to answer questions based on Jyotri's suggestion. And we will try this new thing. Let us see how it works. We will try to give, not that we don't, we are open to answers, but I think I talk too much. So I have to talk a little less. So I shall try to talk a little less from tomorrow and maybe give you all an opportunity to talk a little bit more. With that note, I thank you all. I bow down to you and look forward to you tomorrow. Thank you.